And I'm just gonna go straight live because, like I said, they're playing stuff already here. Oh, here we go.
I love how you popped in here and you disappeared.
Discord's weird, but we are live because they're showing stuff already. I don't know why they're showing stuff already. I wasn't expecting them to start showing stuff for another 13 minutes and change, but
Let's see.
you're just saying a bunch of letters right now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. We're not supposed to be live for 13 minutes still, but hey.
Okay.
Stop, don't come back.
I am back.
Welcome back. I'm
Thank
guessing
you.
they're just talking technical stuff about good PCs.
Well, that's
for
what they're
now.
talking about now, but they weren't talking about that earlier. There's supposed to be a giveaway at some point for a gaming PC too, so you should probably look into that when it pops up.
Oh, okay.
If you could get a free PC, that would be fucking great, right?
I'm not getting it, but
I know, but I mean, there's no sense in
Keep
not
dreaming.
trying. Because you
Yeah.
lose every giveaway that you don't enter, right?
yeah.
You're looking at
Thank you,
OLED
Basil.
processors.
From pixel response
I did not
time,
notice that that
color
was
range,
still
latency,
muted on
refresh
OBS.
rates,
It's fine though, because I mean,
depth,
technically
getting
it hasn't
color
started
blacks,
yet.
they are, simply
Technically.
objectively better, and you'll notice a huge step up if you upgrade to one from a sort of more traditional VA or TN or IPS panel.
And they're getting faster and faster as well, which makes them a good shout for...
Yeah, they're not talking about
That's
anything
gaming,
important.
or really
Talking about
any
like
sort of gaming at
hardware
this point.
specs.
The big blockbusters that have
Yeah, I don't know what that was
Dr.
about
Shady.
because
fidelity,
the fucking
targets and
well, you can't see it. Hold on.
ambitions
Let me,
like Cyberpunk
look.
2077 and
the
Ghost of
timer
Tsushima,
over there.
they
The timer
don't
says
end
it doesn't
when
start
you're
for
on
10
the loaded
fucking
screen.
minutes.
But it goes even murkier games like the Resident Evil series, Dead Space.
And then all of a sudden it starts
The
talking like, "What do you mean? I'm not ready!"
An OLED monitor on those games can be exquisite.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
As well, which is a
Yes, sir.
stunning
Good job,
Unreal Engine
Dr.
5
Shaley,
looking
for
game, but it also
curing
requires some good
Basil's
switch reactions.
deafness.
Anything where I really need that quick
You were a
response,
miracle worker.
OLED tends to be better at it as well
Yeah.
as looking the best.
I was
at
just
the
like,
same
why?
time.
Why
If
are
you're
you
looking for
talking
best
right
of the
now? You
best,
should not be talking right
OLED's
now.
where
The
it's
thing
at.
doesn't start for 15 minutes and they already started
That is
talking
some
about
great
stuff.
info on OLED monitors. You know what monitor
I
I'm
don't give a
using
fuck
most
about
these
OLED
days?
monitors.
A baby monitor. Because I'm a
Okay.
mum.
Okay.
Nothing? Wow, tough crowd. How about this one? What did the monitor say when it got knocked onto the floor? Ow, that hurts.
Okay.
What else is in the news? Folks, you notice how
Yeah.
Jack is in every single video game thing these days? I started up an old save game of The Sims 2.
Yeah,
last
which
week,
makes me
and I am
afraid
not
that they're
making
gonna
this
have
up.
him as the tarnished in the
Jack
Elden
Russell
Ring
is
game.
wetting his pants in the good family kitchen.
I didn't hear her joke.
It wasn't good, I'm sure.
And when did every game in the world decide it needed 10 minutes to compile shaders before I can play it? Did I miss a meeting? If I wanted to spend my time watching a number quickly decreasing on a screen, I'd just log into my banking app. Am I right?
Okay, that was a good one.
Hi, I'm Frankie Dubs. That is my time. Good night. Please press F to pay respects to your servers and give it up for your next act, a colony management sim where it's all about cats versus mice. Here's a Whiskerwood.
Again, though, I don't know why it started already. Like, why are they already showing
Why are we
stuff?
seeing a game?
That's what I'm saying.
Did we like miss out on games before we?
Not a
Opened
lot.
it?
There was Trash Goblin or something like that was playing initially, which is the thing that took me by surprise, and that was just the hardware specs of that. Which I don't think neither of us are interested in. It's a
No, not at all.
It's like a workshop simulation game. I don't know.
No, not at all.
Can you join? Yeah, sure. Why not? Hi, Maglor.
Maglor.
Nice.
Apparently, you can just join. Huh. Didn't know you had that power.
You've made me a moderator for quite a while ago.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Huh.
Yeah.
I forgot. Hasn't come up in a long while, you know?
Sadly, it has not.
I think the one time we needed to ban somebody, me and Desi were already looking into it like 5 minutes after he posted, so it was in the middle of the night.
Outbound looks
Throwing
cute.
everything
They've
in
been
a
posting a lot of
cozy
very
bag going on
cute
an
games.
open-world
I'm not
road
averse to cute games
Sign
like
me
Trash
up
Goblin
for
and such.
Outbound.
I mean,
It's just
me
not
neither.
like
Okay.
they're not the
Let's start
games I'm gonna go
from
for
PC Gaming
first.
Show
You know what I
co-host
mean?
Sean Plott. Hello, PC Gaming Show co-host Sean Plott.
Hey Frankie, it's me, PC Gaming Show co-host Sean Day9 Plott. Just checking in to see if you're almost ready for the big show next
Is that a fake beard?
Sean, big shows today.
Yo, what's up, Pizza
Right
Power?
now,
How's it going?
This is the pre-show.
Thank you.
I definitely knew that, and definitely didn't forget what
That
month
beard
and
does
day
look very
it
fake.
definitely is, or what country I should definitely
Like
be
a
in.
filter.
Are you sure you're going to be ready? You're on in about 10 minutes?
Relax. I started going to one of those GTA barbers. Super time efficient. See, and while I'm doing a respec, look, give it to me straight. Come on, great, right? Pretty good.
Oh God, no.
I think they give it to you gay.
Maybe this.
I
What the
No.
default Sean's skin?
Gotcha. Day 9, day 1. A classic look.
Well, things are going great at the workshop. We're focusing on hardware this year, and we're about to move on to keyboards.
Oh, I'm on my way. As long as I catch my flight and hop on the shuttle to the submarine, then it's just a quick trip in a speedboat that turns into a hang glider, and I'll be at the studio in 4 minutes, maybe 5. But first, the duty-free shop seems good.
Well, he certainly cleans up quick. Great timing,
Okay.
because we're ready for our next segment. What would PC gaming be without the act of pressing a key and making magic happen? Our keyboards are the clickety-clackety medium through which we work wonders, and the tech behind them has only gotten more wonderful.
I mean, I don't
Let's
care. My
turn to a
keyboard's
keyboard
functional.
expert who can tell us all about Hall of Light keys.
Now, Desi needs a new keyboard, but I can almost guarantee she doesn't want this one because it's probably going to be like a $200 keyboard.
And that's it.
I'm not spending $200 on a freaking
Oh
keyboard.
God, no!
Depression through when you press it. And
I don't give a
I just
fuck.
saw what my icon is. I just saw what my icon is on your stream. I haven't worn that in forever.
You can still have that with all of them, but now we have something that's definitively, this is for gaming performance. There's all kinds of games that benefit from.
Seriously though, like
The main ones would
PC
be
gaming
competitive
peripherals are
shooters,
such
competitive FPS
overpriced
games,
fucking garbage in my
Counter-Strikes and
opinion.
Valorants and racing games and stuff like
Yeah.
that. For example, Hall of Vector.
I'm never gonna spend
Yeah.
$200+ for a controller, mouse, keyboard, like any of it. Like fuck that. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I could get a perfectly functional keyboard at Walmart. Like.
A little intimidating, but we're always here to help. Let's head over to our workshop's build center to meet PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and see what he's cooked up for us. Hello, Jacob.
Oh, hi, Frankie. Great timing. I'm almost done with that special build you requested. It took a lot of work, but I think you're going to be happy with it, especially the particle cannons and plasma railgun.
What? I'm here about a custom PC build.
Are you sure? Let me check the work order. Jacob, please build me an awesome custom PC by June 8th. I'll also need you to build me a mech so I can rain fire and destruction down upon all my enemies on June 9th. But do the PC first. Thanks, J-Dog, TTYL, Frankie. Blimey, I got the dates mixed up, so you definitely don't need the mech today.
Nope. Power it down.
Okay.
It sure does look cool, though. That giant mech right over there, just off camera.
So expensive looking, isn't it?
It's a real sight to behold. Anyway, don't worry about
Okay.
having not built the PC yet, because it just means we can build it together during the show, and then give it away to one lucky viewer.
It's so
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking
how
about.
my
They're
careless
doing the
mistake
PC
worked out
giveaway.
perfectly.
Before we get started, though, why do you think gamers should build their own PCs?
Well, there's lots of reasons. Cost is definitely one because you can absolutely save money over pre-built computers. by buying
Disagree.
parts separately and putting them together yourself.
Last time I
PCs
tried to
are
do
also
that, when I tried
parts
to
in your
build a
life
part,
to build at
I
home.
bought my
Do you know
PC from
anyone
PC
who's built a
Cyberpower. I looked
My
at the
Uncle
exact
Ben
same
did.
parts from
He
PC
worked
Part
on
Picker. It would have
physics,
cost me
but just
$1,000
turned
more
out to be a
dollars
cardboard
to
box
buy the
with
parts
some random
myself.
bees in it.
Just because
He called it
graphics cards are so
BTV.
goddamn expensive to buy by
It stung us.
themselves.
It stung all of us.
Exactly my point. We're also living in an age where we're losing the power to
Yeah,
repair
yikes.
electronics ourselves.
So that's
What happens when something
blatantly
goes wrong with your
untrue.
smartphone?
That is exactly
You
why I
have to think
used to
someone's
build
gonna
my own
fix,
PC,
or more
but
likely,
when I went to
have
go
it
build
replaced
this one,
completely. If
it
you
was
built your own
cheaper to
PC,
buy it.
Not only will you become more knowledgeable about diagnosing problems, you'll have a better chance of being able to fix it yourself.
Sound advice. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah, that
Don't
is
start shopping
absolutely
for parts
outdated
you're
information. I'm
only
sorry.
just yet. You might be the lucky winner of the awesome custom PC Jacob and I are going to put together right here today on the PC Gaming.
Mind you, I spent $3,500 for my fucking
We've
computer,
got
okay?
one more game to show you as we build our way to the end of our pre-show. If you're a fan of unlikely animal friendships, something tells me
Mine's
you'll
getting to
dig
be
the
about
new
that age,
trailer
too.
for Cathy Castaway.
Mine's about 4 years old. Capybaras! Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you know that a small cavalier can use a capybara as a mount?
No, but that would be awesome.
I haven't been looking up this information for random reasons at all, or random character creation. Are we dead? Only on the inside. This is super cute too.
Although just mentioning like riding around on a capybara just reminds me of a character build I want to do, where I want to play a kobold chevalier that rides some kind of lizard dragon-esque mount. Just a really
I
large
found out
lizard.
Drakes are allowed. It's kind of nuts. I was looking through the Drake. It's basically like a mount that evolves and levels with you, and gets some extra stuff as it grows. But okay, high five.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just thinking, okay, here's the official, actual start where we're not just being surprised by pre-game stuff now.
I'm hoping that Devolver Digital has a good gaming show as well.
I like Devolver Digital.
I'm very much a fanboy of Devolver Digital. I'm a sucker for almost everything they've dropped.
I kind of gave up on the last Devolver Digital
Hello
game I was
and
playing.
welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2025. My name is Sean Day9 Plot, and once again, I am thrilled to be here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews, and world-exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted to be joined again by the co-host with the most, Mika Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is great to be back on the PC Gaming Show, especially since we're cooking up something extra special this year. As you can see, Sean and I are broadcasting today's show from a crucible of clandestine accoutrements.
Oh, that's right. Here in our high-tech hardware workshop, we've assembled some of the finest PC gadgetry for some of the world's smoothest secret operatives. You know where all the spies get all their coolest toys? Well, it's from us.
We've made headsets that double as wall-climbing suction cups.
We've made keyboards that can turn into cars that turn into boats.
We've also built a laptop
I'm
that's
kinda
a
down.
crossbow that's also a blunderbuss, and I'm afraid to touch it. That's how you know it's good.
We made a gamer chair that turns completely invisible thanks to cloaking technology.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Ha! Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our disposal to build what we call
the rig.
Ooh. The Rig is a top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming PC, and it could be yours. Because after we build it here today, we will be giving it away to one lucky viewer at the end of the show.
But that'll happen a bit
Oh, very
later.
nice.
Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way with count 'em, three world premieres.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home. But you're going to be fine. We don't know the state of the crisis. But a job's a job, right?
Looks interesting.
Get in, get out. Don't get sucked back in.
Why does this space station appear to be growing hamburger?
That is a good question.
I mean, I'm not wrong, right?
It's like fungal hamburger. Yeah.
Remember, D, it's just a job.
Interesting art style. I don't know if that seems like a janitor simulator, though. I think I'm good
Yeah,
on that.
is it basically like, is it like Crime Cleaner or whatever that one game was? Just in space with mushrooms?
VR game?
Is this VR?
The way the hands aren't attached to the body screams VR, yeah, to me anyway.
Oh no, it might just be an art style choice. I always love weird Western stuff. Gee, I wonder how I express that in my games. Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, playtest? Alright, I'm gonna go do that real quick.
The Sword Coast. Neverwinter. All these places will be consumed.
Says it's just a co-op game. Doesn't say anything about VR, so yeah. Just a
piece of gifts blade within you. The only one who can
superior odd artistic design.
Bring in the accused.
Did you really think you could keep such
I have signed up for the playtest. Oh, it makes you sign an NDA if you are gonna play it, though. Fine by me.
Wait, this is Neverwinter Nights. Like, so why
When
does
are we
this
getting
game
the
look
next
really old?
Steam? Because it is. Why do I not see Steam controllers on sale anymore? It says there's support for that.
New and shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick today at launches.
Ooh, me too.
You'd have to ask Gabe about that
This will
one.
be food poisoning.
I was gonna go.
Yeah, because it's like Steam Deck and Steam controller are accessible. I'm like, if I could have a Steam controller.
Bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the rig.
Thanks, Mika. I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC. Even better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5 RAM.
We're also throwing in a Corsair K70 Pro keyboard, Asus ROG Swift OLED monitor, and a Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse, all handpicked by Jacob.
We didn't forget a thing. We're even including a mousepad.
That's where your mouse lives, sleeps, and entertains other mice. Let's get to work.
Right.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. Check out this next trailer. It's fabulous. Fresh tracks, or I will get you. How do you stop that which never ends? In the endless, no two journeys unfold the same way. Come, remain by the fire, and hear the tale of Norway's greatest champion.
Good. Huh. It's a rhythm game where you're skiing through. Huh. Interesting.
Is it VR? Or
No,
is
this
it just clicking?
I'm pretty sure it's just a rhythm game
Kind of a cool idea.
where you're
There's
skiing.
no one I would rather die alongside than you, my champion.
That's that's a thing for sure.
It is. It's very original.
Why does the quality look so low right now? Like,
Oh.
I mean, the stream quality is at 720p, and it looks like it's. Whoop, hello, what the hell just happened? Like, seriously, the stream quality looks really, really low right now. I don't know why. It's just a lot of pixels, you know?
Herman Null Brigade.
Coming up in the show,
Ooh. Yes! Oh, I know that one.
I saw this yesterday, if I recall correctly.
Like that's week, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this yesterday.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh! Oh. Oh.
This music, though.
I'm so excited. I don't even mind that it sounds so. It's goofy and childlike because that's what Patapon was. I love it. It's back and it's what it's meant to be. With a lot of good-looking bosses. Holy hell, that one looked very cool. Yes. From the same dev as Patapon. Yeah. Oh, it's Moomin.
Never heard of it.
It's like a European cartoon. It's very cute and wholesome.
You lost me at building settlements. I'm not big into farming sim style anything.
Settlement builders.
I mean, that got more interesting, but still, I just don't care to build a town.
That is a lot you have to do. And it says version 0.10, and it says play early access. So it's not even fully. It's 1.0 isn't out yet. Oh, it says October 9th. Okay.
It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X fully modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is a perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future.
Yes! When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS in the works, you know we had to find out more. So we infiltrated 10 chambers and interrogated the makers of Den of Wolves. Here's all the info we dredged from their genius minds.
We were prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys, acquired the building schematics, and rerouted the security comms. We're in position. The package was as good as ours. Every variable accounted for, but we fucked it up anyway. Next time, we gotta be even more prepared.
Ever since Payday 3 bombed, a lot of people have their hopes riding high on that one, if they're not just playing Payday 2 right now. So I'm curious if that one will be good.
I don't know. I'm still just really bothered by the quality of the stream.
Den of Wolves is a first-person shooter, 4-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story, and keeping the player on their toes with some interesting elements that take you out of the brick-and-mortar world of Midway City.
It says it's set to 720p, but it doesn't look like it's. I don't know why it's not in 1080.
Like stealth segments and stuff. But the identity of Den of Wolves primarily is balls to
The source is 1080.
It's not, you can't select 1080.
Den of Wolves is stepping back into
720 is the highest source you can take.
The difference is, of course, the sci-fi area where we can play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this sci-fi space is a bit terrifying, actually, because you can go nuts, basically. We've actually told ourselves to not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creativity. So designing the Midway City from the start, we knew we wanted big mega-structure buildings to actually place our levels within and be free of how big levels we want them to be. It's this very large city arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see, like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
Coming back to the heist genre is sort of a, I don't know, after Payday 2 I felt like I had so much more things to do in my head, like what I wanted that game to be. A contemporary setting limits you in so many ways. Everything you do to enhance the game breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to stay in the
I got something coming up. I got a dip for right now.
Solve things from a gameplay angle. When making a game concept or a world, you have to think about what tools it gives you to solve problems in the future. And the sci-fi thriller theme gives us a lot of tools to play with. Midway is just a corporate haven. There's no rules.
So they're here?
Nothing. It's divided up into districts.
Yes.
There's even like district wars and this kind of thing within the city. So it's a very classical in a way, dystopian take. Kind of like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop. And I'm gonna hand you a new
Oh no, I liked Payday
and,
2.
So there's something called Dice.
Yeah, no worries,
It's
Basil.
basically a neural heist. In the middle of whatever you're doing in the normal mission, you can basically...
I never
jump
played
to
Payday
place.
3, and
Thematically, there's these
yeah,
archetypes
I've heard
and
it
these
wasn't very
defense mechanisms
good.
that gets injected into people's minds, and then you're trying to break into one
We
of
played
those.
Payday 2 that
Payday
once.
2 is the one we played together, isn't
We
it?
show
Yeah, we did.
art design and gameplay design. Just
Hold on,
tracking down
Bad.
this specific person that
This
you need
looks
to make a dive
interesting.
into to extract information. We don't need a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban, gritty area, or it can be a very high-end luxury apartment or of some sort.
The dives provide change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing.
I mean, it's
Imagine,
definitely
trying to
interesting with
navigate a
these
forest or
weird,
something like this.
But it could also
not
be a Japanese
real, well, you know, like the nightmare escape areas that you can go to. Like
So
that's
we could just
neat.
mix a lot of different stuff together because it's this very abstract place. And also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a platformer to a horror theme.
Or we can have sort of parkour experimentation where you can run on walls. We make the rules for what the dives are and what they can be.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent.
Yeah, that's
because
neat.
We want to motivate you to keep playing, and also like, what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game? And I'm not talking about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game? And I think building new things or crafting things is a very interesting area. A good example would be like this thing we did for Payday where you would craft masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going back to.
Oh, this is made by the
masks.
same
I've
guys
heard
that made
people tell
Payday,
me
huh?
Before, like, oh, it's GTFO, and then oh, it's a masks game, right? I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe it is. But we wanted to make something different. Like, we didn't want to go fully masculine. Maybe do.
Oh, did a different team do 3?
Like, we don't want to limit us to not do it.
Ah.
The mask we have now, we actually want to.
That explains a lot, actually.
So one of the inspirations we actually had was the Keira Knightley pout that she has, and there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with Hannibal Lecter type of style. So as in the dives, you know, we could basically make anything. The masks are this expression to allow them to expand the world inside of themselves. So finding the signs
one
where
freaky
they
looking
don't
monster.
really know where to put it, in what categories, we try to hit kind of a sweet spot there. This is gonna be a high-paced, intense, and a very fun collaborative game. Playing together with friends is a beautiful thing, right? Especially when we have these situations where shit hits the fan, we panic together and try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people in a room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up, and they start to be loud in the room, then you know, like, yeah, it's something, you know?
If you want to find out more about Den of Wolves, head to our Steam page and make sure to wishlist now.
There was a lot of stuff going on in that game.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it though. I mean, that looks, and it was made by the guys that did Payday 2, and I actually liked Payday 2. And it's a similar style of game. I don't know. It looks a little too graphically intensive for your computer, unfortunately, because I'd play it with you if we could, but...
This is so pink and so colorful, it's killing my eyes.
It's definitely a lot brighter than the last game, for sure. You've had this on your wish list for a hot minute. Is it a rhythm game, or...? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Super Jet Set Radio looking. I can see that. Some sort of puzzle game? Other than... yeah, well, you know.
I don't understand the point of this game.
I don't either exactly, but it seems like some kind of puzzle game where you're trying to get each individual character to their respective spot, but they have interactions with each other, or...
Just show up on time, learn
So you have to try to figure out how to
and
get
don't
them
cross
there.
me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley.
There.
I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
Want to rehearse the next scene? It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or you could tell us about the next part you're going to install.
Yep, let's do that, please. Right, the X870E Aorus Master has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes away. Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy-to-install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner and pull it out. Job done.
I mean,
I had no
that's
idea what he just said.
more or less a lot of the components that you would normally have to screw in, you don't, because they just basically snap into place to get held in there without having to do that, which is kind of nice. Makes it easier to build.
Well, they seem happy too.
Yeah, there's so much technicality in this, I just stopped listening. Oh, Prince of Persia? Huh. So a roguelike Prince of Persia. That's new. Interesting.
I'm loving these animations. That looks sick as fuck. And the way you can wall run on the background wall, that is fucking cool as hell.
I can see this in your future.
Yeah, no, this looks fucking cool as hell. For real. You talking about the... what was it? Lost Crown?
You have the opportunity to save your kingdom as the worthy Prince of Persia.
Yeah, oh well. That game was also just too expensive. That's, I mean, a $40 roguelike, or not roguelike, Metroidvania game, it's...
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Not really, no.
Conductors of the train, tirelessly
No, I
serving
was
our
not.
passengers with kindness and respect.
Excuse me, this is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door.
Hey, what's up? Yes, get motherfucking ready!
Listen up, scumbags.
This looks like a PvP shooter.
Get me out of this control room. You understand me? Never.
Car key. Bro, let's just flush him out. I'm tired. Do it. Run. Move, move, move.
Hull compromised. Please evacuate the train.
Those ungrateful mother...
Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal
Aneurysm.
ownership, and extract. Let's go, 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 go.
I don't know, the way the guys are talking to each other sounds like a bunch of idiots in team chat, voice chat, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they sound to me. Sound like to me as well.
Even the mic quality there sounds like idiots in voice chat.
Yeah, I'm not even slightly interested.
Nah. Oh, we saw
We
this.
saw that already.
We saw this
E-Frontier.
Yeah.
Yep.
During the future game show.
I was afraid of the repetitive games repeating, rather.
Yeah, I wasn't... I didn't anticipate not seeing some repetition between shows, but... Yeah, I'm not... Conceptually, Eva's really impressive. I don't like it.
Improved ships, components, and more.
Not my kind of game.
You'll begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still roam the skies. Everything requires fuel to operate, and good resource management is crucial to survival.
I mean, this is a slightly different trailer.
The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary
Fair.
to build formidable ships.
So at least there's that. Let's start showing the exact same video per game show.
Yeah, imagine that.
Like, this one's more talking about the game than the developers' development of the game.
And open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your creativity. Founders
Desi,
have
I
already
don't-
created custom tournaments, specialized trading hubs, advanced security systems, and more.
I don't want to play a game where my creativity has to be put to the test. I just... You know?
They're just my creativity in other ways, thank you.
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark.
CCP really knows how to make the destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in Eve Frontier.
But if you
Have fun
like
with it.
me and the thought of being caught off guard is a no-no, just
I
head
got
over to
night
the
rain, bro.
Gaming Show's Steam page, and you'll find every single game we're showing today in one convenient spot ready to be wishlisted.
Lies
So no scary
and
surprises.
deceit.
Absolutely. And now here's a look at some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
I'd say the days are blurring together. But what days?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
As for the isolation, I'm an introvert.
The Night Rain's my kind of game. That Eve isn't.
On common. 2 more rigs to construct. That will put me short in power. Gonna need more hydrogen generators.
I need a...
334 liters of water in the last 24 hours. Now they want 200 liters.
Stop, don't come back.
Rewards are good though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer. And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
I'm sorry to the developers and everything, but that looks so boring to me personally.
Factory number 1.
Yeah, I mean, way I see it personally, I mean, like I said, that last game, and honestly this one too, I'm not terribly interested in from a personal perspective, but for game devs out there that are putting their heart and soul into something, making something that they love, I wish them all the success in finding their target demographic and audience and being able to be successful making the thing that they wanted to make.
We're just saying personal opinions here. They're gonna find their own demographic for the games. People
That
who will love them.
said, companies that are making money with the express purpose of making a monetization machine so they can just milk your fucking wallet can go straight to hell.
Agreed.
I ain't into it.
This looks like... this reminds me of Minecraft, but, you know, graphic-wise.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, what was it, voxel-based graphics?
Yeah. He just went to the bathroom.
Looks frustrating. I don't... That's one of the things I really don't like. Like, I do not like games where you have to, like, build up your bases and stuff like that personally, and I really don't like it when AI can come in and ruin your shit. Or other players.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care to spend a shit ton of time crafting something only to have it blown up. That's not fun to me.
Let's see how we got here.
I don't like games where you just completely lose your progress.
These three modules, which were drawn, stamped, and dyed with pigment, produced here in our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules.
Why am I so far away from you on stream?
Combining these modules.
There's like space for 2 people.
It's probably because of the being on the other side of the screen, and it's
Maybe.
it's not maybe it's not properly reversed or whatever like that is on this side.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we don't have a timer, so we can be on this side.
Yeah, and I only moved it over there in the first place just to show that like this show has started and it's already started.
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you already talked about this.
Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope. My tip is that screw is gone forever and you should pretend it never existed.
Forget I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now, and for good reason. This is AMD's graphics division putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out
Not a
of
bad
VRAM,
card.
don't be. This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus, it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
That's like the big reason why I can't stand like Minecraft, for example, because base game at least, I guess you can mod it or maybe there's settings for it. You die, you drop your shit where you died. Fuck literally everything about that. And then the other thing is you have those damn creepers that blow up your base. So that's 2 strikes, you're out for me. Like, I'm done. Just those 2 things alone are why I don't play Minecraft. And while, like I said, you can... Yeah, you could maybe turn settings off that don't allow that, or mods or whatever. I shouldn't have to adjust the game with modifications to make it playable. For me.
Fair. Fair.
If the base game ain't playable, why am I going to spend the time modding it to make it?
You know, which is a very anxiety-inducing game in that way, that you can lose everything. That would be Escape from Tarkov.
Oh yeah, well that's. I mean, Escape from Tarkov is just that extraction shooter genre, which is the same
Wait, not
genre
Escape
as-
from Tarkov. Wait. I'm thinking of the wrong game. What was it? Was it Rust? What was the name of the game?
Rust
Wait.
does the same thing. Yeah, Rust. I fucking hate Rust. I
Yeah,
locked into
Rust.
that game.
That was the one.
I locked into that game twice in my life. It's fucking dumb.
Because I have a friend who used to be obsessed with this game. He could not sleep to protect his base because the moment he would log out, he might have lost it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It was terrible.
And that right there is especially dumb. Having mechanics where you could lose everything when you're not even online is just
Yep.
1,000% no.
Yep.
Maybe it's time to consider the easy way out.
Hey, finally something that's not about building some stuff. Hopefully they just took all the building games and put it in one section and now we don't have to see any more, because...
Hopefully. Because it's not my thing at all.
That was just an entire section of games that I just don't care. Now, space is much more relevant to my interest, and this looks kind of neat.
Actually, I even have Rust blacklisted on Steam. I almost never do that.
What if deciding?
Yeah, I hit earlier, but then it was building game, building game, building game, building game.
Yeah, there was a whole chain of them.
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us.
I don't know, I see guys in spacesuits right now, though, and the only thing that pops through my head is, hey, who turned out the lights?
Oh, please don't. Oh, please, 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 please. Fuck you. I heard that enough times. Shut up.
This is Pathfinder, Abomination Box.
Wait, Pathfinder, hold up, hold up.
Crawl, where up to 4 players battle through a single massive labyrinth.
Pathfinder ARPG?
Treasure and secrets.
We have lost Shay to Pathfinder.
Hey, yo, hold up, hold up. No, this is...
Or mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventure...
Come on.
Oh, that's on their end. Boo.
The whole stream just went offline. Those are, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's like the fucking iconic heroes right there. Like, and the stream crashed.
Oh, come on.
We didn't even get the title of the fucking game.
Bullshit. Oh, that's dirty.
YouTube stream still up? Hold on, YouTube stream still up. Hold on. Let's see. PC Gamer. Oh, wait, here. Somebody posted a link here. Pathfinder Abomination Vaults. Now we're fucking behind. Oh, that's too far. At least on YouTube you can rewind. But yeah, no, those are the iconic Pathfinder characters. Like,
mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends, switch between the party's heroes on the fly to unleash almighty combo attacks to annihilate the forces of darkness.
I love how you get super excited and stream was like, fuck you.
yeah, no, I'm super down for this. Fucking, I love ARPGs. I love Pathfinder. The characters are iconic Pathfinder heroes. That's fucking dope. And it's already on my wish list, so...
Of course it is, it's Pathfinder. Oh, what's this?
Taking up the challenge of a double life.
I don't know, but whenever they
Does this look like a hobbit?
Oh, this is the merchant's thing, where he's a merchant doing stuff. This, look... I can't remember what it was like. We saw this yesterday. Moonlighter, that's the one. Yes, we did. This was yesterday. Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vaults.
No?
Yes, this 100% was yesterday.
I have no recollection of this.
You may pause and wonder, is this pursuit?
I never even heard of Moonlighter until this showed yesterday.
Maybe because the trailer is different, I can't fucking recognize it. I don't know.
Are they talking now? They're talking now. Skip.
listening device USB, or is it maybe a spy camera?
That is, of course, also a
I don't care about what they're saying, to be honest. Like, just show me the game trailers. It's just we were behind because of the Twitch stream crashing, you know? It's like, fuck it, we got the YouTube stream up. Let's just skip this part and get back to the trailers. I'm good with it.
The art style is interesting so far.
Yeah. Is the quality on the stream better, too? Like, we only get 720p on
I think
Twitch.
it is.
No, it still says 720 here, too. But look at that. We have 1080 as an option.
There we go.
And now it looks even better,
I mean,
yeah.
it
The YouTube
looks
stream's
clean.
way
I don't
better.
know.
But yeah, no, even on the 720, it looked better than the Twitch stream. for
Yeah,
some
it looked
reason.
clean. I liked it.
And now we got 1080, which is much better. This looks really cool, but can we see some gameplay? Could be. I know they're working on Outer Worlds too. I liked the first one enough, well enough. Not as much as Fallout New Vegas. Oh,
It's
that's
Barotrauma.
Wait, that's Barotrauma?
Yes.
What the fuck? Hold the fuck up. Hold on.
Get wishlisted. Oh, what is this? What the hell?
Responsibility. Sharing a roof with someone. Make sure they're humans.
I gotta send this to Lycan.
Eyes and teeth. An overlooked visitor will kill you.
Wait, is this like a second game? Is this a continuation of the first one? Because I've seen the first one. Well, they made a second one, huh?
I don't know what this is.
I've seen many people play it. What was its name? I forgot it.
I'm not a human. Oh no, I saw some dude with a creepy smile like that with no shirt just standing outside my window in the middle of the night. I'd shoot him.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Just say it. I ain't asking questions in that case. That's a shoot first, ask questions later moment.
Physics-based competitions. I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can play the free demo on Steam.
This
You'll start off in the lobby area.
looks
What are we
silly.
looking at?
Where you can meet up with your friends.
I have no idea. This volume is really low. Hold on, let me start it up a
When you're
bit.
ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Space power-ups like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and
That better
to
audio-wise?
swing the match in your favor.
Yes.
You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Spotlight, hot nights, glow red at the stoplight. I say, big swerve, big roll, rich taste. I serve.
Really, are we having an ad?
Apparently, yes, but this is a PC gaming
Clive.
show ad, not a YouTube ad.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, what I'm saying, like, this isn't, like, I'm not getting an ad because I'm playing it on YouTube. Like, this is part of the show.
I know.
I mean, it
This is
makes
kinda
sense.
dirty
They're doing
giving us
a...
an ad.
It makes sense, though, because they're doing a PC giveaway built on AMD technology. It makes sense that they're going to show an AMD commercial.
Oh, what was that? What was that? I was interested in that.
I don't know. Some interesting things coming up, apparently. Ooh!
Resident Evil?
No
No.
more room in hell, too.
What? No more room in hell, too.
This looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it's just a new map? It's not even a new game? I mean, I like zombie shooting survival-y games. Origin, character customization. Yeah, I can see the rest of that.
Those are some very fast zombies. Okay.
Okay, so it's in early access right now. Two. It's 30. Oh, I have No More Room in Hell in my fucking library. Apparently, it's free. I'll put that on my wish list to keep an eye on it. Okay, this looks cute.
Why did your mic change?
What do you mean my mic changed?
For a second, you sounded completely different.
I have no idea.
Oh, because he leaned in. Okay, I see.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. This looks really cool. Forever. To the wish list with you. That looks fucking awesome.
What an amazing collection of games we've already seen. Mika,
There is
we
a
are
fucking
really
like
turning up
gnat
this year.
buzzing around in here and is bothering
What
the
is that?
fuck out of me.
Thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a...
So far, I've only
gas, or-
liked the one game enough to want to play it.
Thermal paste.
Which one is
You know,
that?
It transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Moonitro.
Oh.
Plus,
Which one?
it is an amazing cookie.
Moonitro, which comes out in
You can't eat
2026.
thermal paste.
Of course you
Did
can.
we watch that? I don't
Especially
even.
not with milk.
We did.
I don't remember that at all.
Let's check in on that build again.
You mean Moonlighter?
No.
I'm confused.
The computer.
Absolutely
white hippo
not.
one.
I'm certainly going to try.
Yes.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, what kind of CPU is this puppy working
I
with?
legitimately don't remember
When I
that.
say this, we're equipping the rig with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor.
That's a
Put
good
simply, this is the
processor.
fastest 16-core consumer CPU money can buy. It combines the best parts of every processor ever made. The power of a 16-core monster for tough jobs, check. The gaming chops of second-gen AMD 3D Vcache tech, check. This beast can work as hard as it plays, and it plays in a completely different league. It's the best processor in the world for gamers and creators, for gaming and for everything else. It's a beauty. If I wasn't putting it in the rig, I'd be tempted to walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy of PC Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, Plasma Globe?
Plasma Globe.
Looks like things are coming
Okay.
along perfectly with the rig. Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
Oh, there we go. Persona 4 Revival is officially renounced. Has been officially announced, rather.
Oh, what is this? What is this? You have my attention.
Ooh, I like those games.
Chandley is small, complicated, and everyone's got their own story. For
The art is so
The practice
gorgeous.
of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the
I suddenly am less interested. I don't want to do farm management.
But you can
Horrifying creature. That's cute, not horrifying.
in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time.
I like the art style, but like I said, farm management.
Chandley may be small,
Yeah.
but it's thick with secrets and set in its ways. Is it ready for the return of a mandrake?
Chubbiest squirrel,
very
horrifying
pretty idea.
creature, I know, right?
Setting is based on British history and folklore. For research, we've walked in a temperate rainforest and visited an ancient coal mine beneath the Forest of Dean.
It's a world where overfishing might cause a river to put a curse on you, and where you'll go delving for bright minerals in the forgotten deeps.
Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies did have some light cannibalism in them. You can't eat people in this one, but that doesn't mean that it's safe.
Oh, well, I mean, if you can't eat people, what's the point of this game, honestly?
If all of that sounds good to you, wishlist Mandrake on Steam right now.
I didn't actually play Sunless Skies. I technically haven't played that one yet, but I've owned it for ages. Sunless Seas was fucking awesome, though.
Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? This is what caught my attention previously. What is the game? Pizza Bandit. What a
Pizza
name. What a
Bandit, are you
name,
serious?
man.
School student in under a minute, starting now. Monday,
catch up on the news, get a new assignment, fight some guys using tactics, check your diary. Tuesday,
Pizza Bandit's co-op apparently.
Classroom, gain a rival, fight some more guys, find a dog. Wednesday, romance your friends, kick an egg, fight those guys.
I knew you were gonna quote that. I was surprised that.
Goddamn cannibal.
You fight it. Friday, find a cursed dog, learn a terrible secret, fight a...
One day, when they ask me for evidence of your crimes, I'm gonna show them this quote.
Rent some cakes, and generally just relax. That's 1 week down, many to go. Wishlist Demon School, an RPG with tactical battles right now.
I like that. Maybe. Oh, it's on my wish list already.
Congratulations on your assignment. You have been
I guess I liked it
selected to
before
oversee
now.
Caretaker deployment in Sector 43A. This video will introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive.
It's so
the
bright.
preservation and propagation of the human species.
I lowered my brightness, so it's fine.
Hydrosaturation, Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible. Moses responded with the Human Seed Program. Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based Lazarus.
I was gonna say, you're still in ads? It says it's over. What the hell?
Immediate workforce integration. Your caretaker unit manages every step.
What's the...
Retrieval, growth, and orbital transfer. Caretakers maintain surface facilities, build autonomous power systems, and adapt to any anomaly, from environmental failure to unauthorized presence. Enjoy the rest of your assignment. And remember,
But what if we want to do the opposite?
You're the only one who can safeguard the future of humanity in The Last Caretaker. So, you know, no pressure or anything. Hey, Sean, what was that?
I am so sorry. I may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second. Did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
No,
Okay.
it's only a train, which means we are right on track for our next world premiere. Sean, no.
Okay.
Put it down.
His face.
There's a train. I can like that part at least.
Yeah, fair.
The way that rock fell apart was so weird.
There's a lot of management and building in today's stream.
A lot of building in me. Yeah, I'm like, It looks nice. That is a big lizard. I want a lizard like that when I play a Cavalier.
Yeah, this is definitely for Lycan.
Oh, I'm sure this is definitely something Lycan would like, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You get to run around on train tracks and you get to build your own train any way you want. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love this.
Yep, yep.
Railborn.
He was born to be on the rails.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that with Lycan. I'm sure he'd like to see
You
that.
should.
And when I say I'm gonna share it with Lycan, I'm gonna share it with Lycan and Fanny to make sure he sees it, because he doesn't check Discord that often.
You should, yeah. I would definitely just give it to Fanny, and Fanny, they're gonna give it to Lycan. That's what's gonna happen realistically.
Yeah?
Wait,
more
is this
crafting
what me and Maglor, is this what we played together?
Yeah, it's a survival craft. I don't.
Oh, you played this with Maglor. Yeah, I played the demo with Maglor and her mom.
It looks
I
really.
forgot.
It looks really pretty. Don't get me wrong, but survival craft.
Prospector, Norex would like to offer you an opportunity. We have some dirty work we need you to take care of. At your own risk, of course. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll be rewarded. You want to hunt monsters? Join Norex.
Oh, it's Icarus.
Icarus,
Huh.
great hunts. That was a short trailer, but I. Oh, is that another survival craft game? I think Icarus is a survival craft game. Yeah, it is. Don't care.
I'm guessing so is this.
Man, like literally everything is friggin' base building, survival crafty, like.
Yeah. So many. Did they like decide to stick all of the ones at the start of everything and then do the rest of the game?
So you're good at building PCs, but can you build other things? Like a car?
No.
I thought he was building a mech.
Can't build a car.
What about like a winching system? To pull
Wasn't he just
something
building a mech?
out of-
Did you guys forget that already?
A lake?
They forgot their own
Maybe I
lore.
could put together.
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least build
It was a
map to
short-lived
make winching
lore.
a bit easier?
If he could build a mech, he could build a car. Come on. If he can't build a
Yeah.
car, I suddenly don't believe he was building a mech.
In jumping a car off a ramp, it's not on fire.
Is there any good news to this story?
Yeah. Just check out this RAM. You should install these before you start shopping for a new car.
Oh, that's the Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build
It's
at
RAM.
6,000 megatransfers a second and with low latency. However, we've also stuffed something special here, a light enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a
Why?
great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard, 2 and 4, while looking the part. It also pairs nicely
Or
with
just
a
put
Hyphen
4
4
sticks that are functional in there.
thermal optimization.
Yeah,
The
that's an
fuck's the
idea.
point of
Sits
that?
within a dual chamber design.
That sounds like the perfect hardware combo for anyone looking to frag draw cards, explore endless dungeons, or simply stream with friends.
I'm sorry, but if I won this, I'd pop the dummies and put in some real fucking chips. Like, that's dumb.
Yep. Oh, HP Lovecraft. Okay, we're starting out good.
Uh-oh. And then we see a farm immediately.
Stopped responding. We found it abandoned, all in ruins.
Hey, if it's functional and I could get it in Love's house, I'm okay with it. She needs a better PC, and if we could win this one, that'd be fantastic.
As we make the most of the little space the tree afford, we live under a constant threat from the fog. Not an ordinary mist that we knew before, but one that overwhelms us with the worst kind of fear.
Yeah.
It's not dying.
Want to survive in the new conditions, we must not only fight the fog.
I'm not gonna be wrong, it looks interesting, but I'm just not into these kind of games. And it's like most of PC gaming show is this kind of game. Colony sims, survival crafts, farming sims, like.
And all before fear consumes us all. The tree provides. The tree protects. The tree prevails.
I mean, it looks neat, but like I said, not my thing.
That looks like a Jack game. I can tell you right off the bat.
Laser tree defense system, yeah. Yeah, Jack is literally jaw dropped right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
Coming up in the show,
Oh yeah, we saw this yesterday.
We saw this, yeah.
Our friend Gamer Jack, he is also streaming the game show. You back to this? Nice.
Your cult is waiting for prophets to lead them. Convert the feeble-minded. Learn the occult. Spread the mighty one's influence.
Because of me.
Power in the god of your choice to bring the unseen depths to the mortal world. Now go.
How'd you back this because of me?
The opposition. Burn the non-believers.
Cult of the Lamb when you played it? Question mark?
I did? I don't remember
You
that.
did?
Unlock new unholy sorceries to overcome the mightiest of enemies. You have what it takes to worship the Eldritch.
Looks fun though. The fact that you can play it co-op, like I'm down for it.
It was on yesterday's showcase, yep.
Yeah, but I don't think Basil was here yesterday, unless he was lurking. And he said he backed it on Kickstarter, so...
Yeah. Which is way earlier in time. What are we looking at?
I don't know, but I'm liking it. Stars
of Icarus. Another Icarus. Sheesh. A lot of Icarus.
Obviously not related to the previous one, though.
Bringing us a follow-up
Yeah.
to the airship combat game Guns of Icarus.
Now, as with all professions,
Oh,
our
it's PvP.
gadget-crazed weirdos would be impossible if not
What?
for the
I
laser
don't
launches
remember,
and
I
ejector
will,
seats of
honestly.
those who came before us.
We stand
You may
on
be
the
right, but I
shoulders
don't
of
remember.
giants, crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present, in an attaché case full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters, the latest intel on Bond, James Bond. So we sent our secret agents to see what's happening at IO Interactive.
What are you... Stop showing me things. I'm trying to look at stuff. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm pulling up the street.
Okay. That's literally James Bond. Is that not? Copenhagen. That looks so realistic.
When things got together,
Oh, it is. That's why.
we figured out that we were gonna work on such a legendary
I thought they made
IP.
super good
We're
graphics.
Very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also the fact that it hasn't been a game for 14 years just adds to the excitement of a comeback of this game in gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are phenomenal, and I think taking all of their experience from the sort of agent fantasy that they've been building for all these years and applying it to the Bond franchise has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history.
This is
really
very
fun.
beautiful.
In any
I haven't played a Bond game since 007.
the character. You can initially
Huh?
be the
GoldenEye, that is.
relieve their strength.
GoldenEye
because you
007,
get to work with
whatever.
all these amazing partners.
On the
Aston
N64.
Martin and Land Rover, collaborations with Omega.
That's a beautiful game, but sadly I don't really care about James Bond.
This is a real James Bond experience.
So
I loved GoldenEye. That was a great game.
Crafting this character has been both exciting and extremely challenging because it's a balance between being very true to Ian Fleming's novels on the character, yet bringing some part of IO into that.
The most special thing about our version of Bond is that it's an IO reimagination of the origin of Bond himself, and it allows us to really dive in.
I don't know. I've never really been into either James Bond or Indiana Jones.
Important to us from early
Really?
on that we didn't want to synthesize.
Not really my thing,
Bond.
so
We
yeah.
didn't want to go in and cherry pick qualities from different aspects of stories or whatever. We wanted to make something that was fully original. So he's young.
I love the old
someone who
I was trying to say Indiana Jones movies. James Bond too, though. I liked all those movies back in the day.
He has all the core qualities. So he is irreverent. He's inherently charming. He's funny.
The Crystal Skull, though, turned me off of the fucking Indiana Jones franchise, not gonna lie. I never even watched the most recent one.
Somewhere in between a naive, not yet worn down, principled young man, and then that journey onto this hard-hitting, colder guy that we might recognize. That space there was really inspiring to us.
He is very true to his North Star and his values. And the story is very much about when you meet the harsh, political, dangerous world out there, how does a young man fare while still retaining his values?
Not only will we get to experience the character changes and the lessons he needs to learn, but also how he gets his famed gear.
The world is a big part of how you solve the problems as you get to them. Using the environment and weapons and charm, and obviously gadgets is a huge part of that. We have a lot of the gadgets you'd expect and then quite a few you wouldn't.
Oh, Hitman.
So our longtime fans from our Hitman franchise can expect to recognize
See, Hitman I like.
core element from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game is what we call creative approach. And it has to do with standing outside a lavish location. We're going to give you an objective in here. You absolutely need to be able to do that in a bunch of different ways. But I think the biggest difference is that you need a lot of patience to play Hitman. You need to be sitting there seeing the patrol. He goes over there and he likes wine and you overhear that thing. But Bond, he can also just walk through the front door. I'm actually just going to go and talk to them. I'm just going to go punch him right now. If you're a James Bond that wants to crouch along, you know, the covers and be careful and all that stuff, that's your Bond and that's fine. But we've crafted a game that has a lot more forward momentum.
Spycraft is part of our DNA. However, in terms of Bond, there are two key differences.
The agent we were working with before, he is an empty shell, right? He's a chameleon, whereas just Bond is very much a personality.
A big part of the fun of playing the game is to see what he'll say, because he always has something great to say that you wouldn't have thought of. His quick wit and talking your way into and out of trouble is a big part of the core loop as well.
If Hitman is a single-minded killer and basically the bad guy of the game, Bond is the hero. And that means that we are much more focused on his journey as a
I mean, there's definitely some scenes from the game, but yeah, I'd like to see some gameplay.
I think it's safe to say that we're dialing the action to 12 on this one.
Hi,
We
Ellie.
wanted a
How you
physical
doing?
Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral,
Hey.
and brutal, and violent, and super fun and exciting. So we've spent a great amount of energy on making a system of free-flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once. You can grab them.
How are you,
punch
Ellie?
them,
Hope you're
throw them
good.
into each other, use the environment.
We really did strides and upping the dynamism, the kinetic feel of the combat, be that the melee combat and the shooting and the seamless in and out between that. It's very, very exciting. We as a studio and as a team have evolved a lot to do top class action, spectacle moments and spectacle situations, all interactive. The situations you get into are absolutely wild. It's because that's the 360 experience that our fans deserve and expect from a Bond experience.
And we've really pushed our engine to sort of bring on this higher level of spectacle and fidelity to the game.
This production has pushed our internal tech beyond, like miles ahead of what we were able to do before.
Depicting these
I mean, this all sounds
beautiful
great,
different
but
cities and locations.
could I see
It's
some
so exciting.
gameplay? Like, I don't know. The words are cheap, you know?
But also evolving with technology to
This is honestly putting me to sleep.
that is more advanced than we've ever done.
There's so much talking.
This has to be a larger-than-life action adventure story, and that's what we've delivered. But it's always with character at its center. There's never action for action's sake. It's because it leads to the next thing. It's because he needs and has to do this in order to succeed.
Having worked on Hitman on and off for 20 years, this is the combination of all that work, all that skill, all that practice, coming together and finally seeing the ultimate spy fantasy come to life.
You're not gonna see gameplay. Congratulations. All that to not see any gameplay.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like I said, like it sounds fantastic, but talk is cheap. Like
on paper. It sounds fantastic on paper. This is such a weird art style.
It's definitely unique. Stands out.
On the positive side, it's not a builder.
Save this beautiful country? I don't know about beautiful. It's kind of weird looking. Goblin America?
I said on the bright side, it's not a builder.
No, yeah, I heard that. I was just saying, I was responding to what
okay.
it said on the screen.
When the world
Oh, I didn't see that.
we shielded our city.
Oh, what is this?
We enjoyed.
That's pretty.
Until now. Until you, time traveler. Only you can.
Is this
shatter
League of
our
Legends?
chains, guide
Not like
our
actually, but like this is just a MOBA.
defend our kingdom, propel the evil hordes.
Or maybe not?
Rebuild what the enemy shattered and restore.
Is this a MOBA or is this not a
no idea.
MOBA? Like those are way too big of hordes of enemies coming in to be an actual MOBA. Like
secrets, relics of power waiting to be claimed. Together, you
it's not WoW
are
for
legions.
sure.
Not even the hordes of the Unraveler shall halt your advance. Your strength will never cease to grow. Once banished, you
It looks like a
will break
MOBA Vampire Survivors-esque kind of action strategy roguelike. Huh. I don't know.
If it feels like something's been implanted at the base of your skull, that's because there has.
Wrong one.
It's in your best interest to listen to me.
Untold 80.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a single-player roguelike MOBA game. Huh. Yeah, I'll put it on the wish list. That looks interesting.
Good work. Head back to the van. Head back to the van.
I'm doing alright.
As you can see, we are running a fine-tuned engine of gaming goodness. Oh, speaking of, Sean, what's going on with the rig?
Let's find out. Frankie, Jacob, status report?
We're doing great down here. Jacob is about to fill us in on what we're installing next.
I'm just wiring up
More
everything
fake
with our
computer
Gigabyte
parts?
Aorus X870E motherboard. It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking and memory performance, and its built-in thermal armor and heat sinks will keep our Ryzen X3D rig running great without running hot. And of course, our GPU, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT with RDNA 4 architecture, and 3rd gen AMD ray tracing tech for competitive 4K performance.
Awesome. And for those of you who want to speed up your own PC build, I've got a technique I always use. A montage.
A what?
A montage.
Oh, a montage. Right. Great idea, Frankie.
Freeze frame high five?
Freeze frame what?
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the rig booting, but oh, perfect. In the meantime, here's some new tech for you, or should I say, some new Terra tech.
The fuck?
These people are on a lot of crack. Now this is like Vampire Survivors with cars.
So, Lego Vampire Survivor?
Basically.
Lego, what is it? Twisted Metal. Lego Twisted Metal Vampire Survivors.
In short, Lego Survivors.
It's interesting.
I mean, Legion. We were close with the Lego.
There's a game called Terratech.
This feels like The Sims so far. It's cute. Otherwise.
I never even heard of Terratech.
Yeah, this gives me Sims vibes.
What are they doing with the newest Sims?
Look at the Sims laugh.
I mean, Sims has always been, in my opinion, a ludicrously overpriced game considering how much fucking content they put out and charge you for. I mean, I've never got into Sims in the first place. I mean, fuck, if you wanted to buy, what, Sims 4? Oh, no.
Actually, I have Sims 4 for free on Steam. It was free at once.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but if you wanted to actually buy Sims 4 with all the fucking DLC... You're looking at $1,444.03 just for the fucking DLC.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Especially when you consider you could basically get everything in that DLC just from, you know, modders.
I used to like Sims, but when I was much younger, so it kind of stopped being interesting to me.
Nothing wrong with that if you like what you like, but yeah, like I said, that franchise is way overly monetized.
I just grow out of it. That's all.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I have got a special friend stopping by, but don't tell the folks upstairs. It's a surprise, you see. When you see them, just let them know that they can add any of today's exciting games to their wish list. Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over at Rogue Snail have been cooking up.
Okay.
Meu Deus. Perdoe essa pobre coitada. Que de joelhos rezou um bocado.
Isn't this Spanish?
A chuva cair sem parar.
Question mark?
O sertão é rico para quem tem olhos de ver.
I love that they called it an exile-like.
Pessoa pode lavrar chão que nem mesmo cactus consegue brotar.
Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Eles moveram mundos para acabar com o nosso lar. Perdemos, mas resistimos, como um mandacaru no meio da grande seca.
Nah, this looks dope. Hell Clock.
Eles vão nos massacrar novamente, pajem.
To the wish list it goes. I like the looks of that. That looks really cool. I'm down for that. That looks fucking awesome.
What is this? He felt in. Okay. Ah.
And worst of all, you've tried to flee.
What in the name of?
What the fuck? This is weird.
But a lamb that's always lost. Has to be gold.
Okay. What the fuck did we just watch?
You're the Sim!
Fair.
Oh, that was mean.
Opening your own restaurant
It
may
was.
feel like a fairy tale, but it's trickier than it looks. Customers curse you. The hordes line up at the door. Elder gods are summoned. All of this can really burn your biscuits, but you will be forged in the fires of the kitchen. Sharpen your knives and master the magic of food, for an ancient hunger has awoken, and the path to a demon's heart is through its stomach.
That actually looks very cute, not gonna lie.
Hey, let's check in on how things are progressing with
the rig.
And make
Deck
sure there aren't
building
any saboteurs
chef, yeah,
in the mix.
basically.
Hey, Mika, how are the
That's
kids looking
interesting.
down there?
Oh, it's not looking great. They're hooking up a. Oh my God, they're hooking up the PC to a printer.
No, printer, it's too dangerous.
I
I
know.
told them the rig is way too valuable to be anywhere near a printer.
I know.
We have to stop them.
No. It's too late because they're downloading a driver.
Oh,
wait.
God, why?
Maybe it's an okay. Jacob looks like he's laughing. Oh, no, he's sobbing.
Oh, no.
And now he's cursing God. Yeah. Oof.
Why, you
Okay.
maniacs? Why?
Setting up a printer is not that difficult.
Taking enough from us.
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting.
That said, a lot of IT I work with setting up printers seem to think it's that difficult.
If you're watching this tape, it means the world has ended.
Oh well, it was a good run while we had it.
Because the last couple of years have not been the best run.
Having such a cool gun, you're untouchable. That's why they call it gun touchable. Collect
It's okay.
crates in the wasteland to help you kick more ass. But your enemies are getting upgraded too, and that's where things heat up. So get ready to blow stuff
Are you just
up.
Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, these are the depths of Deep Rock Galactic. That's where they were familiar from.
Snipe stuff. Survival is about sticking
Are you
together.
just playing as
It's about
sausages
getting
with
badass
guns?
guns and even more badasser upgrades.
They look like pills to me.
About killing whatever this thing is. Because here in the apocalypse, you're up against a million maniacal mutants that want nothing more than to
Natalie, what's up?
one way to survive.
Special
Hi,
events.
Natalie.
Gun.
How are you?
I was invited to stream the PC game show, so yeah. And it was during an hour I was actually, awake. Doing fantastic. How you been? I've been lurking on your streams recently, so I haven't really chatted or nothing, but I always try to pull you up when I see you on. Hope you've been doing good, Nat. Whoa, that was interesting. Please stop spinning like that. Whoa, what the heck?
What?
So
okay.
This is interesting. Motion sickness level
So-
1000, yeah, no doubt.
So it's Ghost Runner, Doom, and a little bit of parkour.
Wasn't Ghost Runner all parkour?
Coming up to the show.
Fair.
Was that Killing Floor 3? I don't know. Like, the zombies and guns.
What the hell's wrong with that poor cat?
I don't know. Glad to hear it though, Natalie. Oh, I do stream pretty late usually. It's midnight to 4 a.m. typical times. I'm excited from eugenics. Everyone to pet the kitty. Oh, glad to have you here. Yeah, we're just checking out. Wait, honestly, this PC game show has been almost exclusively fucking building kind of games.
I hope you're ready for your first shift.
Wait, we're doing this?
This is interesting.
Team, this is your dispatcher.
I've seen this before.
Watch and learn, Sonny. How do I mute you?
Friday.
Today's
A couple. Like I said, there's been too many games that were not things that I was personally into. But if you like I said, survival craft, space building kind of games, there's been a fucking ton of them in this show. I say like half of them have been those.
To be honest, if I have to compare the one last night and tonight, I've been enjoying the one last night much more.
Yeah. At least the one yesterday
What
had
the
more games
hell
I
are
was...
these bikes?
I don't even want to know.
What did you say? I'm sorry. Thank you.
The ones yesterday had a lot more games that were relevant to my personal interest, that's for sure.
Same, yeah.
But you know how it is. Everyone has their own, everyone's got their preferences of what games speak to them, and yesterday spoke to me a lot more than today. I'm sure a lot of people must love some of the stuff they're seeing here. It's just not my stuff for the most part. There's been a few good-looking ones, though. Like Hell Clock looks pretty good. And that Pathfinder game.
That leaves you asking the important questions, like, why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
We can only
I'm
hope
glad
the
they're
answer
not.
reveals itself soon.
I'm glad they're not
Until
too.
then, let's turn our attention to the latest from FBC Firebreak, the next game from Remedy. And if my tracker is working properly, it looks like Frankie met up with the Bureau.
Well, yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, a game that's designed for everyone is a game designed for no one, really, right? You gotta find your target demographic and build a game for them. And ideally, you're making a game that you're part of that demographic, because if you're not making a game that you love, what's the fucking point?
I don't care about your day job. If you can hold a gun and use a tool, Firebreak needs you. I'll be frank with you. This ain't an easy shift. But at least you won't be alone. Your fellow Firebreakers will have your back. Fighting together. Fixing together. And hell, even showering together.
Okay. Wow.
It'll be more than enough to survive.
Is that a monster made out of Post-it notes?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what I thought this was going to be, but it wasn't this, and I'm kind of digging it. I'm putting this on the wish list.
That was a kettle. That was a fucking kettle.
That was the great mighty Post-it note.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be much of a clean house after they're done.
Simple enough. Good.
Or later
I've got a
than
liability
Control.
waiver here with your name on it.
No, that looks dope. I'm down for that. That looks like a lot of fun to
That
play.
trailer was absolutely epic, delivered on all fronts, but it did take me back to my student days. It might have been the post-it notes.
Why all the post-it notes?
lights, and the slight feeling of regret.
They got attacked by one of those monsters, obviously.
Obviously.
Michael
No, wait,
Fiasco,
I'm sorry.
Game director of FBC Firebreak from Remedy Games. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
But yeah, what have we signed up to here?
Yeah, lots. So that was our big launch trailer. We're coming out in just over a week now, so we're really excited to share a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown, a little bit of all of the 5 jobs in the game, which are kind of different crises that you have to deal with. But yeah, so we're getting close now.
I remember when Control came out in 2019.
Honestly, considering that all the post-it notes are on his side, maybe he
Revisiting
was the
that
post-it note monster.
in FBC. Why was
Fair
now
enough.
the right time to revisit?
Yeah, so right now it was just a great time for us to kind of go back to the oldest house. We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were retreading on Control, and that was like definitely something we thought about a lot. And one of the reasons why we shifted into a first-person perspective, so you could kind of go back into the oldest house and see it from fresh eyes in a different way.
I mean, you did have a lot of fun in Control, and also we're in first person this time, so.
I've never played
So
Control.
of course, very different, and I think as
Control
anyone
is a
can tell
good
from that
game.
trailer,
You should
we're
play it.
Extremely, like tonally to the
He's
side.
to
of
really
Control.
shit his post-it
And this
shell,
was a really good
exactly.
challenge for us because, of course, Control was very moody and atmospheric and very like horror tinged, but of course, it did always have that little edge of absurdity. And speaking to that, this is kind of like why we leaned into that more absurd angle because Control was very carefully built for a single player experience. Since we are sort of a kind of joke around with your mates and just kind of have fun thing, we didn't want to totally like betray that franchise, but we did want to take those kind of recipe components and just flip them around. So we keep that kind of edge of like horror and tension and stakes, and we just add a lot of the absurdity at a higher value. So for example,
Yeah, no, I'm appreciating this.
Monster made out of sticky
And
notes.
having the guy talk about the game after actually showing gameplay is much nicer than the IO one where it was mostly talking and very little
but that character
actual game.
completely terrifying.
And Sticky Ricky is joining us today. He's just getting himself together, and maybe he'll answer a few of my questions. Say I don't necessarily have 3 straight-up fraggers on my team. Are there roles that we can adopt in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game is kind of built around a trifecta of kind of saved loadouts that are centered around tools. We call these crisis kits, and each one was developed with a different playstyle in mind. So we have one that kind of shoots these gigantic like liquid globules you saw in the trailer, and this is for the person we always just imagine almost like Scarface, like I don't really care, I just kind of want to paint the world with something. And then we have another one which is a tool that kind of looks like a pogo stick mixed with a defibrillator, and you might be surprised, but we always have this as like a precision and tactical instrument just because you can kind of relocate yourself and move around easily. And then we have the last really complex tool, which is literally just a wrench. Just a wrench. It's a gigantic piece of steel. So we made a lot of active decisions to try to get people right into the gameplay. So
Okay, that's funny.
we haven't scrimped any on the world building and the big narrative and what it feels like to be inside of the oldest house.
We do associate Remedy with these big narrative games, so much imagination, atmosphere, obviously Alan Wake, obviously Control.
Sure.
So this feels like a new departure for you guys moving into this space. So why?
Yeah. And to be clear, it's fundamentally different. You shouldn't go into this game whatsoever expecting those type of experiences, which, by the way, I personally adore. I started Remedy as a massive fan of Remedy, so this isn't a pushback on that type of experience. But the thing is that we, as soon as we started making more than one game at the same time, we just wanted to say, hey, is there a way to kind of like open the doors? If you are a huge Control head and you know all the lore and you really love it, and you can't convince your friends to try this game out, we wanted to give that kind of step in. So even though it's not really what Remedy is today, I do hope that a little over a week from now, it will be part of what Remedy is in the future.
So, Mike, as an online cooperative shooter, what does this game look like in, say, a year's time?
Yeah, that's a great question, especially because, you know, the online space, I think a lot of people treat it very differently. One of the big things that we're about is avoiding kind of like FOMO, like engagement. You know, you don't need to check in every
I don't
day.
know, never
We're not
played
gonna
it.
Kind of add a timed battle.
I
for
own
us.
it.
So if you come in,
It's on the
day one
backlog.
and you come back to us a year from now, all you're going to see is all the great
Maybe
stuff.
in
that
like
we
3 years he's gonna get to it.
Speaking of that, already in this year, we're going to add 2 more jobs. That adds to the
No
other
promises, though.
game modes that we ship with. Already growing it by about 40% by the end of the year. We've got additional end game systems and lots of plans.
I'm just pitching it's a stapler, like opened out, and it just.
Okay, I have news for you. There is a stapler in the game.
I'm a genius.
So in the game, actually in that trailer, you probably saw that big traffic light. That's actually called the red light. It's an altered item you may have seen in Control. It's now corrupted by the hiss, and in certain settings, it can show up and kind of hit you with a big red light. You're not allowed to move until it gives you a green light. There's another one, which is a stapler, which if you are a super Control nerd, you might remember from some of the posters in the oldest house. Is that a stapler, an altered item? And then you see a nice little clip art of a stapler. Well, that stapler actually shows up, and it kind of behaves like a fly. It sort of like buzzes around your face and gives all the enemies a lot of additional health. So yeah, there you go.
Where can we sign up?
Yeah, lots of ways to play this game. Of course, we're on all the major consoles, on Epic Game Store, or you can head over to Steam, where you can wishlist the game today. It comes out June 17th. Grab your friends, and we hope to see you there.
Well, go on then. Go clean the oldest house. Sign up today. Thank you so much, Mike, and good luck.
Yeah, okay. I'll play that.
Ah, the FBC. Lovely bunch over there for, as long as they last.
Hey, didn't we cook up a few trinkets for FBC personnel at some point?
I mean, we offered, but spy gadgets just don't hit the same way when you spend your whole day working with evil typewriters and turn your bones backwards.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, up next, if you've been looking for the perfect excuse to wear a toga, and who hasn't, here's a look at Microsoft's next entry in the long-running strategy city builder, Anno 117, Pax Romana.
I don't care. City builder, you lost me. The only city builder I've played was like Sim City, the OG one.
In greatness. If governing is your vocation, it's all about location, location, location.
I believe yes.
Find a religion or 5 or more.
Romanize your territories, or keep them Celtic if you please.
Sharpen your steel or lose your head. I'd prefer Pax Romana instead.
You don't say.
I won't disagree with that, Basil. It is it's interesting presentation, but yeah, not my
Cup of tea.
Yeah.
Going up after all.
Yeah, no, I'm Nate, and I was gonna.
I thought I told you there's nothing up there.
Like, what's up there, though?
Nothing.
There's a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
When you get to the top of the tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower.
Oh, I know this one. This is a Devolver Digital game.
Is that like, get over it kind of esque?
It does seem to be like one of those frustration kind of games where
Yeah.
yeah, very bad controls and you're trying to climb things and I haven't seen this much of
This
it
gives me
before now.
anxiety just
Yeah.
watching it.
Quap is a good description of this game.
Probably nothing up there. Yep.
Like, to my knowledge, you have to, like, basically physically control both of this guy's legs. Or most games, you just press W to walk forward. Like, you have to actually control his legs individually.
This looks like something. This reminds me of something like Warhammer.
This is 100% Warhammer.
I say that and it pops up on this fucking screen.
I knew it was Warhammer the
Call
second
it.
I saw it, and then you say it, and it's just like, yes, it's 100%. And then it pops up.
Yeah.
I haven't played Dark Tide yet. I want to eventually, someday. I wasn't paying that much attention, to be honest. I haven't... This another... This looks like RTS, actually, but still, like, eh. I mean, I like... Well, maybe that's not a turn-based strategy, actually.
Build an empire. Nope. You have lost me.
Yeah, there's a very distinct lean towards the PC gaming show.
Yeah.
You got your city builders, your survival crafters, your simulation, like...
You know what are the only two games in these kind of genres I've ever played and enjoyed?
What's
That would be StarCraft and the Heroes franchise.
Oh, Heroes was good. I like to play this.
When I was a kid, Heroes was awesome.
I'm sure you're eager to see more of the rig, and
I used to play Warcraft, StarCraft, Command and Conquer.
I loved
all the Command
StarCraft
and
so
Conquers.
much when I was a kid.
We have had a
I used to play with my brother.
Looks like Jacob forgot the #1 rule of a new PC build.
An
offering Chainsaw?
before you start, or computer spirits drink your heart. He forgot the sacrifice.
You have to do the sacrifice.
Gotta do the sacrifice.
Can we scold me later?
All right, I should cut him loose while he's still got blood. Sit still, Jacob. I don't want to hit any important bones.
I'm
Okay.
loving how normal things are today. And a quick reminder,
Normal.
you can find every single game from today's show in one place at the PC Gamer Steam page over at pcgamer.com/wishlist. My own wishlist is currently buckling under the strain of so many amazing games.
And you know what?
I mean,
Speaking
yeah.
of amazing
Sounds
games,
like
here's our
Shaylee's.
next world premiere.
I think
A
mine
brand new
probably
game
is
published
way
by Kunkel,
bigger
the
than
creator of
his.
Vampire Survivors. Get ready to go berserk.
If I add one more to my list, I'll have 777 games on my Steam wish list. I don't know. I've never seen a Devolver Digital show. That's interesting. Warhammer. One figure death punch type of thing.
Berserk,
Berserk
or die.
Interesting.
Oh, hi.
Mycopunk.
Maybe.
I
What?
think. %100% on my wish list already.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Mycopunk looks dope.
This kind of reminds me of Risk of Rain if it was a third-person shooter. A little bit.
Third person, that was first person.
First-person shooter. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's almost midnight, okay?
Fair.
Open your mind.
This could be a party.
We simply can't pass it up.
Off we go, Buckaroo! Lippo Plus. For when you want something
A little different.
Coming your way.
Okay.
I want something a little different from all the stuff that we've been seeing on the show so far.
Theoretically,
Fair.
send TV through it.
We already are.
The Bend is a planet-wide hallucination and a hoax.
Everybody seems so anxious to say something that they don't get their facts straight first.
Consider the Bend as a source of signal intrusions and dangerous interference.
The Bend is the future. It's our future.
Couldn't catch me zooming into any bend in space.
Let us eagerly embrace the abyss.
The Nether.
What is this?
Television.
I have no clue. Playdate, apparently.
All those
Okay.
games have looked great.
I guess that's what Basil
You know,
says, and I saw that on the screen
Check this out.
for a split second.
Hey, I'm Felix Schade. I started Morbid Metal a few years ago as a solo dev. And what began as a small passion project has evolved into something far
Morbid
more
Metal, he
ambitious.
said? I think I've
It
heard of
hits Steam
that.
Early Access this summer, and I can't wait to show you more.
Yep, it's on my Steam wish
Morbid
list.
Metal, yeah.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack and slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat.
Yep. It's on my wish list. Yeah, this looks fucking cool.
Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles. Each character has their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation.
They do look sick.
You can even chain attacks between different characters.
You know, this is how you comment on your game and show the most important part.
Flux for a flurry
The
of
gameplay.
and finish your combo with Echo's special attack.
You know?
Mastering each
Yeah, no, for real.
playstyle will be essential, as you'll
Yeah, I'm
face a
100% gonna
variety
play
of
this game at
powerful
some point,
enemies,
for
each
sure.
with
This looks
their own
fucking
attack
cool as
patterns.
shit.
And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed. Choose character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique.
Yeah.
Play the free demo tomorrow during Steam Next Fest and wishlist now for early access on August 20th.
Oh yeah, I want that. That game looks fucking awesome. That looks very different all of a sudden.
Yeah. How do you turn to a platformer? Huh.
And
Okay. This is interesting. It's also a horror game apparently as well.
Huh.
Oh, that's creepy.
Very creepy.
That's... I actually like this. What?
Peggy 3.
Looked very promising.
I'll put it on my wish list. That looks very interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, we're on an ad break now.
It's okay, it's a simulator.
Good morning, Emberville. Today is the first day of our very own public bus
Is
service.
it? Oh yeah, I guess maybe it
Bus
is.
services will start in the track
Told ya.
Bus driving simulator.
expand to more neighborhoods
Yep.
as passenger approvals roll in. The City Council says this will be the test to see if more public infrastructure is worth improving. So get out there, ride the bus, and let your voices be heard.
see what's going on the factory floor. Make sure there's no production line issues holding up the rig.
Well, that's a great idea, and I've invented the perfect spy gadget for just that.
Hey, Sean, there is a big window right behind us. We could just look through that.
Oh, look through a window? What is this, the Stone Age?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have windows in the
There
Stone Age.
were no windows
Why
in the
would I
Stone Age, but
use
okay.
Obsolete Stone Age technology when the wristwatch I invented is capable of tracking my steps and hacking into any camera system on the planet instantly.
Okay, that's actually really amazing, Sean.
Well, I'm glad you like it because I took the liberty of making a Mika model a gift from me to you. Here, tap on the icon and you'll instantly hack into the warehouse cameras.
Okay, Sean, this is a little bit much. Wait, I have to make an account to use this?
Well, it's a free trial for 7 days, but then it's only $9.99 a month after that.
What?
And look, two-factor authentication for safety.
Sean, this is and now I have to connect my Steam account?
It's plot vision as a service.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, my face too. My face as well. Yep.
Yeah, I can pause the stream when there's actually something going on that we care about, because, yeah, we're on YouTube, so I can do that.
Okay.
I didn't give a crap about that stuff, though. I don't know what this is going to be, but we're free.
It looks better than the last game, so.
I fear it's another survival craft. Yeah.
They should rename it to PC Survival Craft Show
You ain't wrong.
at this point.
I'll be back again.
Okay. Oh.
Subject decimated.
And we're the rats in his cage. You're going to get us out of here. We better get to work.
There's so much going on. Void Breaker. Another farm. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that was something I didn't expect. Suddenly we have a murder. A murder mystery. Huh. That was a shift in the genre. Oh. Okay.
That got real gory all of a sudden.
We got some horror, huh? Grave Seasons. Okay.
You know, it's about time someone made a cozy life sim filled with supernatural horrors, just like my everyday to-day life. And of course, it's from Blumhouse Games.
You know, I often felt that the only thing missing from Stardew Valley was the ever-present danger of murder. So this should hopefully scratch an itch.
And Grave Seasons isn't the only world premiere horror game we've got for you. Feast your eyes
Okay.
on this, if you dare.
No, I had the phone with me. I was watching.
On this most auspicious of nights,
What is this?
I would like to raise a toast. New friends, I bid you welcome to the club.
We've got to get out of here.
Huh.
This will help.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for anything dangerous.
This looks interesting.
Yeah.
A terrible curse has drawn you together, but fear threatens to drive you apart.
Did you seriously rob me? Is that blood? God! Oh, God!
Keep your cards close to your chest.
No!
This feels like kind of like a board game, doesn't it?
You can trust.
Mm-hmm.
Is somebody there?
Kind of reminds me of like Clue.
This looks very good. Eyes of Hellfire. Looks very fucking good.
Born of the Abyss, Vampire the
Yeah, I
Masquerade,
get behind that.
Bloodlines unofficial patch, Doom 3 Phobos, and
I
more
prefer you
mods
get behind
for
something
PUBG.
else.
Pre-installed and ready to play, smooth as never before. Just add the mod.
I
to your
know,
library,
not on
click download,
stream.
and install it. It's that simple. GOG
Oh,
has
Eyes of Hellfire is free.
to bring you
Oh wait, no, it's not. Sorry.
It is?
No, it's not. No, it's just not out yet.
long-standing bugs.
Oh my god, you idiot.
I swear it said free for a second there, though. I don't know.
Breathe new life into
It does say free when you press on it, but it's not. I don't know why it says that.
Maybe it will be free and Steam's just...
It's going to be a co-op horror game.
later this year.
Well, if it's anything like Betrayal at House on the Hill, you will always be the traitor. We know this, Basil.
No, this is not Control. That's a lie. This is not the game Control.
Deadwire. Never played Deacon. I've seen a few people play it, though.
Well, Sean, by using my advanced spy technology of looking out the window, I think the rig is just about ready to boot up. Hey, Frankie, how we doing in there?
I think we are just about ready to power this bad boy up. What do you think, J-Money?
She's ready to roar. Sean, would you like to do the honors?
Oh, you guys, I thought you'd never ask. Ugh. It's alive!
It's beautiful. It calls to me.
I love it more than any parent could love their child.
As a mother, I take offense to that. But in this case, I'll allow it. And if you are watching this now, this very PC could be yours. Mika, what do they need to know?
That's right, you could be the proud owner of the rig. In all of its top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming glory. All you need to do is follow the link below and fill out the PC Gaming Show survey, and you will be entered in a chance to win.
I mean, I'd like to enter myself, but I am public enemy #1 in 14 countries, and I'm not about to add another. So head on over to pcgamer.com/survey now and get your hat in the ring.
So our build might be finished, but we've still got more games to show. So let's take a look.
Yeah, okay.
Protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Okay, is this Doctor Who?
May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
The translation of this is Doctor Who. Written over it.
Internal server error when I tried to access the...
Same internal server error. So,
You are breaking up super bad right now, love.
but now.
Wow. Too many people trying to access it at once, or DDoSing the server.
Must be like lagging for you or something.
Your microphone's lagging. Got all robot.
Now or
No, you're fine
was?
now. You were until
Okay.
you said now.
Okay.
We're PlayFusion, a studio done playing by AAA rules who still believe games belong to players. Descendant is an FPS capture the flag reimagining where strategy collides with chaos.
Yeah, business went to the wish list now.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
Yeah, I don't like capture the flag or crack. So why would I want either of those things?
This here's Tyler Glale.
Yeah.
We're coming to you from Santa Cruz, California.
Hometown.
Number 1, this is not a wig.
Yeah.
Number 2, we got a game coming out soon.
Yeah.
Here's the trailer.
Yeah.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick. Yeah, he's got a broken neck. He has horrible IBS. His mouth and one of his ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last one?
He's taken a shotgun to the face a couple times.
What?
He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure, and he's made a deal with the devil. He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin. I don't really. He has a gambling addiction. He was probed by aliens. He was mauled by a large headless beast. His tail appears to be growing a head. He has ADHD. He got into a fight with a dog.
Eugenics. Coming to Steam February 10th, 2026.
Okay.
That was something.
Magnificent games and a magnificent gaming PC
Was something
that you
indeed.
could win. Once again,
Basil's excited.
No, you can't win because it gives you internal server error. Those are lies.
Have you noticed that since powering her up, we've been hearing that annoying, super ominous voice?
Yeah, kind of like we tore the very fabric of our plane of existence and brought through this terrifying unknown being drawn in by the awesome processing power of the rig.
Oh, thank God it's not just me.
No, it's not. And you know what? I know we shouldn't mess with whatever this is, but the rig.
Yeah, I feel it in my teeth.
God, same. But okay, listen. The show's almost done, so let's finish strong and agree to stop messing with whatever is saying the rig.
Great idea. Let's close out the show the same way we began, with a trio of exclusive world premieres.
All right, here's some world premieres. Hopefully something good, yeah?
Yeah.
Horror, okay.
Okay.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital. You've been brought here to perform a surgery. Paul Mason. Mason, former surgeon at West.
Is this game graphics or fucking real people? I'm not sure
I'm
right
not
now.
sure. I'm not fucking sure either. Looks like real people, not gonna lie.
Like, legitimately, this doesn't look like CGI. Like, what the fuck?
Dead Reset. An interactive horror, that's with real people, yep.
Dead Reset. Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess it is. Interactive fiction, point and click, FMV. So yeah, that is actually live action. Huh.
Yep, it is. I've actually found quite a few live action games like that very interesting.
Only game that had live action actors in it that I've ever fucking played was the Red Alert franchise, and those games were fucking awesome. I mean, it had a bit, I think, if I recall correctly. Yeah, you're not wrong, but it wasn't like the entire game. Where every cutscene in Red Alert was live action. What the fuck? Spider Castle.
Interesting.
What a spectacular show that was. The games, the rig, the gadgets, the non-lethal electrocutions, the thermal
The rig that I can't take the survey to try to even join the giveaway because everyone's trying to get there and it's broken.
Oh, goody!
Inside this keyboard is a hidden compartment for storing hand-encrypted messages, and I've left a special farewell message for the viewers. We have just got to crack it open.
Where's wish list zipper?
Oop. Yeah, this is just a normal keyboard. It's Jim's from accounting.
Poor guy can't catch a win, and this soon after the divorce?
Oh, a reminder to everyone, thermal paste isn't food.
A big thanks to Frankie and Jacob for
You don't
building
say.
the rig. And thanks, of course, to all of you for tuning in.
We'll have to work super hard to top this when the PC gaming show Most Wanted
I don't
returns
think
in
you'll have to
December.
work very
Thanks for
hard.
watching.
Just say.
See you in December, everyone.
I think it's gonna be a very easy job.
We're going.
All right, it's time. Tell me when.
Hello, everyone, to the PC Gaming Show Pre-Show.
I don't need to watch that.
Trust me.
That's fine.
Yeah, I liked the show yesterday much better.
There was certainly more interesting stuff yesterday.
And there was more variety.
There was a few cool games. Don't get me wrong, but for me, there was much more interesting stuff yesterday. That said, that's all we were here for. We were just here to do the show, and thank goodness today's show was a little shorter than the last one. But thank you for coming and hanging out. We will be back tomorrow night. That is, in 10 hours.
It's Space 3. It's a horror night stream.
Whatever you say, R2D2.
Space 3 horror night stream.
You all might have made out what R2D2 said, but yeah, we're going to play Dead Space 3 tomorrow with Desi. We're going to continue that game. I don't know why her mic's breaking up so bad right now. It is time for us to raid out though, and my buddy Noxious is playing War Thunder. He's a really cool streamer, good friend of mine, and he is going to be going on vacation soon, coming to the US to visit friends and just, you know, be a tourist for a while. So I think he's got like two more streams before he does that, but either way, show him some love. We're gonna go over there. He's on an ad break right now, but he should be back soon, I hope. Yeah, like I said, Noxious is good people. Show them some love. And hope to see you tonight for some more Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3.
Anyway, much love y'all. Bye.
Bye.